Hello and welcome to Dumplings and Dragons, where everything's made up and sometimes the points matter. This series is a bunch of Auckland-based Kiwi-Asian actors getting together to play D&D. I'm your DM today. That stands for Danish Mink, Benjamin Tay, and I'm joined by Jen Huang.
Oh, hello. I am Jen Huang. I play a character named Zie Ling. Anyway, they are a Earth Genasi warlock. I almost forgot because it's been that long. And they go by they and them, and I go by she and her.
Nicholas Contreras.
Oh, hey. I'm Nick. I play Balasar Dracondandian, the Dragonborn Dragon Bard. He is a he and a him. I'm also a he and a him. And that's everything, eh?
Yep, sure.
Yeah, okay, sweet. I'm good.
Dilys Fong.
Hi, I'm Dilys. I go by she and her. I play a small child, a random small child. We don't know what it's doing there. We don't think it knows what pronouns are, and it certainly doesn't care.
Ankita Singh.
Hey guys, I play Rain, the Asama monk, who's a bit of a perv. He goes by he and him, and I go by she and her.
Jess Hong.
I'm Jess. I play lead dragon blood. Friend. A bit of a loser sometimes, but like she's trying to make friends, and she's just trying to chill out a bit. She's been fighting all her life, you know. Yay, friends.
Okay, so you lagged for, I think, 4 of us.
Oh, damn it.
And I think just for safety, I'm going to ask you to do that again, Jess, if that's okay.
My best one.
One take, Jess.
Okay, take 2. Kia ora, my name is Jess. I play... Am I still on? Okay.
Yep.
I play Lee Dragonblood, a dark elf paladin, a self-righteous jungle warrior with a drinking problem, a fierce enemy, but a lofty friend. And though she's been a bit of a loser most of her life and fighting lots of things, she's trying to, ease up a bit, branch out and make some friends. Still loves the look of her.
Mustaq, Missouri.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mustaq. My character's name is Backbone. He's a tiefling cleric. He goes by he and him, and I go by he and him, too. Good to be back.
Yes, that's right. It's good to have you back, Mustaq, because you weren't able to make last session. Yeah, and the reason why I thought it was like the 4 of us who noticed that you started lagging was because all 4 of us, from my view, all started giggling at the same time. Okay, so this is session 19, and we were super excited to meet in person originally, but have to settle for Zoom due to our awesome tech homies not being available because they're out there getting paid, getting money.
It's like a booger.
It's like a booger?
No, getting paid.
Okay, thanks, Nick. Thanks for that that green. Yep. Dilys is on recap. Jen is on initiative. So Dilys, when you're ready, just take it away.
The party advanced towards the mine with Huang and Jashan Jyoti in tow, Backbone babysitting them towards their back as they're new to their daggers and crossbows. The party found a sleeping individual in the forest along the way, covered in moss and with vines growing around them. A half-orc male, seemingly unable to wake from slumber. They found the entrance to the mine, and Zie Ling threw a fireball down the mine shaft that exploded the other side of the hill out, up into the air, roughly 200 feet away. Before entering the mine, without even checking whether friends or foes might be inside. As the party approaches the mine, they are ambushed by 2 grimlocks and make quick work of these blind monsters before venturing forward. The party enter a large mining cavern and find themselves directly under 8 giant spiders in a massive spider web, after the doorway slams shut, trapping the party within. Despite some amazing dice rolls, the spiders seem to hear the clinking of a certain paladin's armor and the shuffling feet of a particular cleric. And one starts heading down, possibly trying to investigate. Dun dun dun.
Thank you, Dilys. I'm just going to retcon a few things. So when the door slammed shut, it did so completely silently. And it was because of Lee and and Backbone. Yeah, clinking of armor, shuffling of feet, which is why a singular spider out of the 8 that you see above you starts making its way down, hanging from the ceiling, from the web. I'm going to allow you some time now to figure out what you want to do out of game, and then we're going to jump in. So
was Backbone there? What was he?
No, Backbone was there.
Oh, okay.
So what's happened is that the party is inside a huge mining cavern. There's a lot of equipment that you see ahead of you. There are spiders directly above you in a massive spider web. These spiders are giant spiders. They're roughly the size of horses. The rest of the party had moved, you all had moved into the cavern, and then the door slammed shut silently. Most of the party is in front. Backbone, you are behind with Jashan Jyoti and Huang, both who have just gotten used to fighting with daggers and crossbows.
Okay.
That's right.
What would you like to do?
Well, we still need to rescue some folk, don't we?
Yep.
Are there just 8 spiders, or are there more in the darkness?
So, have you ever been to a stadium?
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine that you are on the highest tier of the stadium, looking down. You can see a mining equipment. You can see things that look like heavy drills, and we're talking heavy drills the size of those 18-wheelers. We're talking things like the smallest piece of mining equipment that you see before you, very far away, because you're looking down into this cavern, is probably the size of cars, really.
I don't like where this is going.
You're in a big cavern. There, you can look. I'm going to say that ahead of you, there isn't a path that goes straight down. There are instead 2 paths that circle around the space. So, which is why I brought up the imagery of a stadium, because you're looking down from the top, and there are ways down that you might have to spiral round and round and round from both sides. Zie Ling?
Can I just walk on stone, rock, and it doesn't matter?
Why don't you read your character sheet and find out? Tell us.
First place.
Sorry, can you say that, Mustaq?
Cavern in the first place. Did we get led into it? Can you hear? No.
Yeah. So what happened is that you tracked. You have received messages from Cleopatra saying that Kiana, Rita, and Chester have gone to rescue the militia. And you have reason to believe that they have ventured down into this mine. But to your knowledge, this mine hasn't been opened for at least several years, and you have no idea how big it is or how far down it goes.
So we're hoping to find them in the cavern, right?
You're hoping to find the militia and Kiana and Chester and Rita. They went to go and rescue the militia, and it seems that they have also ended up stuck down here somehow.
Hey.
So you're the rescue party that rescues the rescue party.
No turning back now.
You literally can't, because massive stone doors have slammed shut behind you.
I know,
I was just about to suggest. Huh?
Huh?
What did you say?
Huh? Phrase.
Okay.
Sorry.
The sweetness of Zoom.
So, Lee Dragonblood, what are you going to say?
Let's just keep going. Let's just go deep.
Okay. Ankita, what are you, Rain, what are you going to say?
I was going to say it as Ankita. I was just about to suggest going home, but the timing is off, so it's not as funny anymore.
Not an option.
Zie Ling?
I actually made a little note here.
Yep.
After our last session,
Yep.
I wrote in bold
Yep.
caps and underlined.
Yeah.
Pick up Lee to avoid spiders.
Ooh, interesting.
What? Does
Because you're
that mean?
clinking. Because she's clinking.
Ooh.
So if I pick her up,
Yeah.
then she's in my pass without trace.
Oh.
Well, everybody is anyway, but because she rolled badly.
Yeah, I mean, it's not impossible. Okay, so
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn into a giant spider.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
I mean, probably a good
idea.
idea. But
okay, so I want to explore something here. So with your physical description, as you turn into a giant spider, what is your tell? How does the rest of your party know that this is it?
I'm a giant wolf spider, so I'm gonna have like a streak of spider fur that's just like grey.
Have you seen a giant wolf spider before?
No.
I think you have to have seen stuff, so you can only emulate these spiders that you see above you right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are these giant wolf spiders?
They are not wolf spiders, they're giant spiders. So they just look like, your normal kitchen spiders, but magnified to the size of a horse.
Wait,
Can I turn into these spiders?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you
I'll
can.
turn into these spiders.
now I'm picturing Danny Longlegs.
Oh, think of the kitchen ones.
What are the kitchen ones?
Oh,
White
that's a
House?
good point. I don't know.
Or-
I can't tell off the top of my head.
There's also the jumping ones.
Yeah, the jumping ones. That's right.
Right, the jumping ones. So brownie,
Mm.
brownie, black.
But I'm going to give you a choice. What's your tell? So how can the rest of the party know that this one is you, that this one is it? What is it about you that you keep even when you turn into an animal? Which will
what is
happen
about
in the future.
me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So from now on, because I heard it in a different podcast, and I love that. So whenever it turns into an animal, there's always something about that animal that makes you recognize that this is it.
Red fur.
Red fur, like the color of your hair, was it?
Yeah, like maroon. Yeah,
Yeah, maroon all over, or just like a streak?
just a streak.
Just a streak, cool. So the maroon streaked it spider. Yes, Balasar, you have something you want to ask or say?
Oh no, you just said maroon, and I was like,
Oh,
don't worry. Yeah, pick up what I'm putting down, yes.
I love your puns.
Hey kid, can we ride you?
Thank you, Nicholas.
Yeah.
Sweet. That'll
Okay.
solve the mail problem, the chainmail problem.
So, okay, I think that all of you have misunderstood what I was saying. The reason why I wanted you guys to figure out what to do is that there is a giant spider directly above you, slowly coming down, who seems to be investigating. It seems to have possibly heard some stuff, but can't see anyone at the moment.
Can we all, do any of you magic people have a, cloak darkness or...
Shatter!
Hey, your invisibility. What about your invisibility?
I don't want to make it invisible.
God, if you use shatter,
And it's only for me.
Yeah.
Why can't we make everyone invisible? There's a fucking giant spider about to kill us all.
Yeah, should we just hide?
I don't have that many,
Well,
someone would have to be the odd one out.
We can hide
There's a camouflage
we can hide underneath it.
Jillian, you have a camouflage cloak.
Yeah.
It gives
but-
one. It gives one to stealth, I think, or one to plus one.
I mean, we could just try to be friendly to the spider.
What
I
for?
feel like these were made to kill us.
Or we just stand very still and Balasar can make us smell like not like food. Maybe.
Now,
I can cast it like 3 times. So someone's gonna...
Zie Ling,
Can I
what do you want to
detect the
ask?
spider?
No, can you make the spider smell like around its face so it can't detect us?
Can we
You know
cut
what
the
I mean?
string?
Can I go up and tap the other spider with my spider claw and then run away like a...
Okay.
I think you should try romance the spider
We
and
could play the long game.
seduce it.
We
is
grow
my
old
suggestion.
together.
I'm
I'm
just
being
imagining.
serious.
We're already
I'm
out.
just imagining.
Yes, exactly, Nick. We're all
my
together.
God.
Isn't Rain like a 40-year-old man who's telling a 12-year-old gender-neutral child to romance a massive
It's
spider?
fantasy. What is the legal age in this land?
Fantasy.
I guess.
14.
Man,
We
that's a-
never established it. We never established it.
Wow.
Zie Ling,
Yeah, you had something you want to ask or say.
What
Spider ages are
What?
different.
What are the limitations of my pass without trace?
I believe it was
Mhm.
plus 10 to stealth. So
Oh.
you roll.
Okay,
really
so
well.
they
It was
it's
just
so
that.
they can still stay. Okay, because no, because I think we looked it up, and it is if we move, then they can't track where we go, but they can
Right.
see us if we're right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The thing is that I set 15 DC, and if I remember right, your paladin and cleric both rolled 14.
That's why I want to pick her up.
Yeah.
How far is the spider?
This is just slowly descending. You know, like how in every single Spider-Man movie, there's a moment where someone slowly like sinks down from the top,
Yep.
looking around. Yeah, it's like that. It's just inquisitive at the moment. Yes, Jelling.
And I suggest that I pick up Lee
Yep.
and I tell everyone that we need to just walk down the thing and get away from the spider because it can't track us.
One question: who's going to
Yes.
take Backbone?
I don't know.
Who's what?
Does someone want to pick up Backbone so he's not
What's wrong with
jangling? Jangling.
the
So-
Jangling Backbone.
Previously, Mustaq, what I did was I rolled stealth for Backbone, and he got a 14, which is why the spiders heard your party. You and Lee made noise.
And
And nobody else did.
I'm gonna try boop that spider when it comes down, so I don't want to pick him up.
Okay. Backbone.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
no. Dragon Bard, can you pick up Backbone?
I can try. Strength isn't my best stat, but okay.
I love this.
I can do it.
Wait, can I
Or
just
wait,
can I
someone pick up
intimidate
Lee,
the
I'll pick up
spider?
Backbone.
Can I intimidate it?
Hang on.
No.
There are too many things going on at the same time. Let's go with Mustaq, and then Backbone, and then I'll come back to you, Balasar. What was the question?
why do I need to get picked up? Well, I can't walk
believe
around.
that if they pick you up, you will make less noise.
Okay.
It's like, you know, whenever you and I hang out and I decide I want to carry you in my arms, so you make less noise.
Friendship.
Wouldn't you
Balasar,
make more noise then?
I don't know, man. Like we'll have to roll for it to find out.
Mm.
I want to
Yeah.
intimidate. Can't I intimidate?
Oh.
We should just avoid the spider and just.
Well, I'm letting you guys figure it out. Otherwise, all of these various things happen at the exact same time.
Big
Let's
battle.
keep intimidate in
There
our
are
back.
eight of them.
It's
I
just
think we should avoid it too.
It's just
Thank you.
help us.
We have-
We've got
we
people
need-
to think about.
People, don't we?
Yeah. You think that there are the militia and the other rescue parties somewhere down here in these tunnels,
Mhm.
in this mine.
And get distracted.
Okay.
Can any of you talk to creatures?
Yes, but I'd rather not.
Oh, okay.
I wonder
might
if I could as a spider.
You might have seen them.
I don't know. Maybe they were the one who stole the people.
But, we should interrogate.
I let me remind you as well, there are what looks like humanoid webbed cocoons up in the
Right,
spider web
forgot about
above
that.
you,
Oh,
See?
well, that changes everything.
along
Let's
with
just
7
completely
other giant
avoid-
spiders.
Did
Oh,
not
there you
No-
go.
no
Hostages.
talking.
spiders, but
What can I see as a spider? Is there anything different? Is there anything notable?
I
Eight
suddenly
eyes.
have to Google how spiders see.
Wait, how many eyes?
You would have.
Wait a
better-
minute. What if everyone's who's missing is in the cocoons?
We should look for that. We should investigate that.
We should.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I'm
I didn't
looking right
realize
now.
the cocoon. So yeah, I agree.
Okay, so the way I understand it, I just had a quick Google, and according to Google, it says that you see in basically like UV rays, and so I'm going to say that it's like dark vision, and you see in like grayscale.
Oh, so if we use something that blinds them, are they sensitive to light?
Ooh, I can see my light balls up there into their eyes.
This is true. They don't seem to be paying any attention to it, Lee.
Fireball.
I want to go and see if I can chop those cocoons down.
I mean, Zie Ling, you definitely can if that's.
I know, but let's not.
Sorry, Ed, can you say that again?
I want to see if I could climb up there and chop the cocoons down.
Okay. So,
Oh,
Zie Ling,
Sneaky
sorry.
That's
Sorry. Nicholas, we both have prestidigitation, and you can
Sparks?
cast a sensory effect. Yeah, so it could be a
Sparks?
really big spark.
But the question is the spark bright enough to disorient them, and for how long?
Well, it says such as a shower of sparks. It could be a bright burst of light, right? Because it's a sensory effect.
Yep.
Right.
It doesn't have to be sparks.
So
That's
I'm going to
just
say,
energy.
with what the party has currently said, Zie Ling is going to pick up Lee. Backbone is not getting picked up. It is going to start ascending to try and knock or tear the webbed cocoons of the humanoids down. Rain is inching away towards the one of the ways down, and Balasar and Zie Ling are also thinking of casting prestidigitation at the same time to cast a shower of sparks. Is that what you want to do? Yes, Zie Ling, what do you want to ask me?
I have another idea.
Okay.
What if I cast a little rock, we throw it to like the center of the cave, away from us, the spiders will think we're there, they might start all dropping down, and once they've dropped, we can do the spark.
I like it.
Not while they're up there, because then we can't get to the cocoons.
I love a good
I'll
stone
go
throw
up there.
distraction.
We have to do it when they're on the floor.
I'll crawl up there so I won't get blinded.
A cheeky bit of misdirection. Oh, let's do it.
You know?
Can I clarify
And then-
and some more, Zie Ling?
Yeah.
Do you want to let them go and chase the thing that you're throwing into the center of the cavern, or do you want to blind them and attack them when they hit the ground?
Now let's let them chase it.
Blind them and attack them.
Okay.
Okay.
Because is the cave big enough for them to be in a corner and then for us to not?
The cave is the size of a stadium. The cavern. It's massive.
Huge.
Let's see if they'll be distracted for a while, and then we can save the fighting for after we've seen if these are people that we know.
You prestidigitate a bright thing that turns on after a while.
A timed light.
Let me just
Should we
check.
just burn? Should we
I just
just
wanna say
burn
something.
them? Should we just burn them?
I mean, we could burn them.
What the
Backbone,
people
is there
are
anything else you want to say?
Burning heads.
Backbone?
Yeah, they seem really dangerous.
But we need to
Because-
find out.
That's
Who's
why
in
they
the
need to be on
cocoons?
the ground so we don't burn the people in the cocoons.
Can we just burn the spider? There seems to be a
As-
lot of spiders there.
I'm going to say that you guys are just like all weighing your options in the game silently, looking at each other.
Wow.
The big spider makes it to the ground.
Fuck.
Isaac!
It's just kind of like chittering into the air, like kind of like trying to see if there's anything around it. It doesn't seem to realize you're there yet.
Jilling, throw the
I
stone.
cast a rock with my prestidigitation.
What are you casting on it?
A rock
Yeah, but what are you making the rock do?
in my hand. Can I
think-
cast it into my hand?
Wait, sorry, you're using prestidigitation to cast a rock into your hand that wasn't there,
Correct.
and you're just going to throw that into the center of the cabin.
Correct.
Okay, let's roll, I guess, athletics for a baseball throw.
Oh my god, okay. Okay. Okay, I hope this is an advantage for me. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What
My
did you
thing
roll?
is a +4,
Yep,
but I got a 3.
so it's a 7.
Yes.
Okay. How do you throw this small rock that you have magicked into your hand?
I go for like one of those real big throws.
Okay. It goes for a real big throw.
Those real big throws.
Yeah.
Doesn't get close to it and hits the ground and makes an indent. You can see it, like maybe I'm going to say 50 meters ahead of you. It's a hefty throw, and it hits the ground, and there's no sound. And the spider just, it doesn't take any notice. It's like,
I'm going to rush past the spider and boop it and run up the wall, but it can clearly see that I'm a spider.
oh, gee. Okay. Can you, wait, you want to what it? You want to boot it?
Boop it.
Boop it. With your nose?
With my, one of my
With
legs.
your spider nose?
With
A
my
leg.
leg.
With your leg. Where are you booping it?
On the leg elbow. One of the leg elbows.
The leg elbow. You mean a knee? Sure. Man, what would this be? This is so bewildering to me because I almost don't know what to make you roll. You choose between animal handling or survival.
Or survival.
I'll do survival.
Okay.
19 plus 7.
Jeez, what are you trying to make it do? Do you want it to chase
To
you?
notice me and to see that I'm a spider, but I'm just going to run up the wall.
And you're running up towards the rest of the
Yeah.
cocoons in the spider web.
Yeah.
Okay, it goes, you poke it and goes, and then it like runs after you up to the wall. It does not seem to be, its intentions are curiosity instead of like,
Intruder alert.
yeah, it's just confused because it seems to think that you're a spider it hasn't seen before.
So I'm just going to go pretend I'm a real spider now until the other spiders move, if they do move. Bye, guys. I'm going to live my life.
Okay. This is so weird.
Can I also just look around and pick up a rock and throw it as well?
Where are you throwing it to?
I'm throwing it towards, if we're looking down into a depth, I want to throw it to the deepest point that I can see in the cavern.
Okay, roll me another athletics.
All right.
You find a stone. It's about the size of your fist.
I pushed.
First.
Your fist.
Oh, okay. And it's what is it? Athletics.
Yeah.
I am athletic. I'm so athletic.
Least
Plus
athleticism.
5.
So.
Oh! And 13 plus 5, 18.
18. You were just aiming for the center of the cavern. Is that right?
Yeah, just down there where it will echo up.
Okay. Cool. An 18. You make it quite far in. Like it's a surprisingly good throw. You ever seen those videos of someone like throwing like a paper airplane or like a ball from the top of the stadium and it actually makes it to the bottom of the stadium? It makes it to like the lawn.
But I do it, it's like a wrist flick rather than using the entire arm. Because if Jilling's
Wow. Okay. That's like a lot of physical prowess.
just like a precision whoopsh. Okay. I bring the other 2 fingers back and I hold my hand with the rock in it and I like bend it back like a slingshot. I slingshot my own wrist.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Amazing. It gets pretty far. This time you do hear a bit of a poof when it hits the soft dirt at the bottom of this massive cavern.
But it was like rock.
No, like
Damn.
like the spider notices it though. Like the spider that had come down. Let's give the spider a name, shall we?
Greg.
Okay, Greg the spider. Man, D&D is ridiculous. Greg the spider like notices the sound and then kind of like comes back down a little bit, still on the wall underneath it, but kind of like turning to face the center of the cavern. this is a very interesting situation where most of you have stood stock still so far, and the spiders do not notice that you're there, except for it, who is disguised as a spider and seemingly has infiltrated their group.
I like do that thing. Just
Okay,
so
sure.
the spider can get distracted again.
Yep, your mandibles just click. Let me see. There's a roll me a performance check. Because I'm not sure if you instantly know how to speak spider. I'm gonna say that you do, because that wouldn't make sense if you don't. But let's see if you have understood what you just signaled out to the others.
I got a 16.
A 16? What did you want to say?
This way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. 3 of the spiders turn to you, and they like kind of like climb down, so they're surrounding you. Yeah, that kind of sound. Again, nothing yet, but they all are facing you. You're not sure if they intend to hurt you or if they intend to hurt you.
And
Or
then
follow
can I
you
like
somewhere.
just casually walk over to where the stone fell?
Which stone? The one that's yelling through, or the one that
the furthest one?
which is what Lee threw, and that would take you a while. Like they would have to follow you. It'd be the equivalent of you. Oh man, what's a good analogy, or what's a good example? It'd be the equivalent of you walking like several flights of stairs down.
Okay, I'm a spider. That's all good.
Okay, so what has happened is that it travels down towards the center of the cavern, making your way, like you're not even paying attention to the pathways, you're just kind of like traveling down it. And then 3 of these spiders are following you. There are 5 left with the group at the top. You split the party yet again. Congratulations. This will be great. Nothing could possibly go wrong. I'm going to say, Balasar, what do you want to do now?
I need to know how far how far away are we? We're at the top looking down, is it?
Yep.
And the spiders at the top? What?
The spiders are above you.
Above. How far above? This is very important for me to know. How far above?
I think I said 60 feet.
Oh, too far.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Oh, 6, did you say 60 feet?
Yeah.
60 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
As you are looking at whatever you're looking at, Rain, are you choosing to take any action at the moment?
Just gonna like hide.
I just want to
behind a
strike them
rock.
down, man.
I think we should burn them, but also I'm just gonna hide behind a rock and like stealth attack if I have to, maybe.
Well, if we're going to stealth it, we have to stealth it like all at the same time and hope we get lucky. Otherwise, we just hit them hard all at once.
Backbone, what do you want to do?
I would like to investigate the cocoons. So you said that. So the spiders are split up now, are they? So there are
3 that have followed it down, and 5 that are above you in this massive spider web that's roughly 60 to 80 feet above you.
So there are how many? 7 or 8 of them altogether?
8 that you can see.
Oh man.
Is it hard? Like spiders, 8 spiders.
Yeah, that you can see.
Would it be hard to investigate the cocoons?
It depends how you intend to get up there.
Didn't one of you have one of those shoes that can climb anything?
No, isn't that the fancy rope?
Zie Ling, we can't hear you.
It's a rope. It's not shoes.
But I think one of you do have slippers as well that can climb up.
We do. Well, one of
Really?
us has
Who
slippers.
has it?
One of you bastards.
One of you bastards.
One
Please
of
check your
you
inventory.
bastards. Yeah, come on, guys.
I don't have it.
No.
Why don't you climb up there
I think
with
it's
your
Zie
shoes?
Ling.
How do we know the cocoons exist? Have we seen them?
You have seen them.
How do we know?
How did we do that? If they are
You
60
looked up.
feet-
They weren't hidden. They're just above you.
Okay.
Zie Ling,
Standard.
I think you should go
Was it really
investigate those
me?
cocoons.
Is it me? Okay.
You all should.
I
just
think it's
forgot to
you.
put it
I
in
just
my
expected you
inventory.
guys would take care of it.
kind
Maybe
of-
Rain has it even.
I kind
Have
of
you checked your
vaguely
inventory?
remember it might be.
I don't think I have it because I think I wanted them, but then I stopped myself.
What are we looking?
Definitely don't have it.
No, I don't. I have a never-ending rope.
Hmm.
That's-
I think it's me.
Do you
Well,
have it in your
I've
inventory
definitely
though?
had it.
Because if you don't, then
No.
you don't.
But I remember oh wait, did I use the boots to do that though? Remember how I did that super acrobatic save on Dilys?
I think
Off
I
a
do
tree?
remember that. But I think
Yeah.
that was your natural
But I
feature
think that
you
was
had.
my yeah.
No.
What I'm wondering though, right now is if I had told Jen as Zie Ling that they have these boots and Jen forgot to write it down and therefore do not have these boots anymore.
That's not fair.
It's the boots, chilling.
I'm
That's not
sorry.
fair. Just lie. Just lie, Jen. Lie.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I had it the whole time. Oh my god,
I'm gonna make a
guys.
note of it,
Whoops.
Ankita.
No, look
Okay,
for an
well,
exit.
geez, it was there all along.
Ankita, can you just roll me a d20?
Fuck. I got a 1, but I have a lucky pendant that lets me roll again. So I'm gonna roll again.
You don't have to do that. This is more for the story as opposed to like what happens to your
okay.
character.
Okay. I
All
got a
of
1.
you look across the cavern and there's a small hole which from this distance you think is probably the size of like a double doorwayed entrance. The doors are open and it's quite far away, right? But you see lights kind of like start shining up from below it. Do you remember Lord of the Rings when like the skeleton falls down and then they start hearing like hammer and tongs sounds and machinery from downstairs? It's like that. Boof, 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 boof. All the spiders suddenly scatter back up into the web and hide. The 3 that were following it turn and run back to the giant spider web in the ceiling. Nothing seems to be coming out of that doorway yet. What does the party want to do?
Jen.
Sorry? What was that, Dilys?
Oh, Jen's face.
Ah, good. It's a good face.
Can I climb?
Into the spider web?
Yeah, I want to climb up. Because, I mean, if I don't like it there, I can just drop down.
Okay, interesting. Very interesting.
Whereas if I'm on the bottom and I get stuck, now I have to struggle to climb.
Okay, so roll me athletics roll. Let's see how good Balasar, the dragonborn bard, is at rock climbing. Unassisted, without any rope, because he has not asked his party to help him.
Oh, right. Athletics, is it?
Yep, yes it is.
Oh, poop. 9.
9. You climb up, and you get just high enough that if you fall, you look down and you think, ooh, I might hurt myself. And then you start to climb back down.
Oh, what? Okay.
Because you could keep going if you want. I'm gonna say if you want to, you can roll something and convince me that you will keep going. But what would you roll?
Oh, is it my choice?
Well, you'd have to make sure it's something that I like. Yeah, you can roll that. You can't just say, "I'm going to." I don't know. Investigate it.
Performance.
I'll let you do that. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh yes, hey guys, I'm performing. 15 plus 6 is 21.
That's really good. How high do you want to climb? So, like I said, the spider web was about 60 to 80 feet above you.
All the way.
All the way into the web?
Well, yeah, because I
Cool.
mean, I'll be pretty safe there, unless they try and eat me, but then I just cast a spell, so.
Excellent. So you reach, you're just under the spider web, and it's like several strands all around you, right? Like it's like playing that game with like if you tie strings, red strings all around your corridor, it's like laser tag, right? You're trying to not touch the strings.
Right.
Do you want to grab one of the strings and pull yourself up into the web?
Oh no, I feel like I'll get stuck at that point. Can I wait till whatever's coming out of that door to come out of that door, and then I can just cut all the web, and then all the spiders drop down at the same time as whatever is coming out of the door at the bottom, and
Sure.
then it'll be like a free-fall melee. But
Sure. I think, however, I have not adequately explained how big the spider web is. It would be at least the size of how would I describe this? The spider web would be at least the size of a small cottage.
which is
I don't know, like a 2-bedroom cottage. This is
In
the only
feet?
way I can kind of think of. You wouldn't be able to cut all of it.
if I cast a spell.
Oh, maybe. What kind of spell were you thinking?
I was thinking explosive runes.
I mean, you seem to like that one.
Well, I've only got one left, so I might as well. Oh, yeah, 20-foot radius sphere.
It's probably bigger than that. Like it'd probably
Oh,
be a
poop.
60 radius kind of thing, I think.
60 radius. So if I
Like it's pretty damn big. These spiders are the size of horses, remember?
60 radius. Oh, well, I can cast what is it? No. Oh, wait. Shatter. Wait, Shatter says for Shatter its range is 60 feet, but it's a 10-foot radius sphere. Does it mean just a 10-foot sphere within that area?
I believe that within 60 feet you can cast a sphere that's 10 feet in radius. The lights at the small doorway at the opposite end of the cavern seems to go out.
No, I'm just gonna wait it. I'm gonna wait it out and see what happens.
Cool. Anybody else want to do anything? Mustaq, you're unmuted.
Can I ask Balasar to go and check the cocoons while you're up there? Don't you want to do that?
I'm just not sure if I'll get stuck in the web.
I'll climb up near Balasar's end of the web because I'm still a spider, so
Okay. Yeah.
it just
I was gonna make you roll, Balasar, but because it is there, I'll just tell you. You think you
Sweet.
see about 12 or 13 humanoid cocoons.
Okay. Are they all in a line or like?
They are not
scattered?
all in a line, they're all scattered.
Oh man. If I cut, how strong is the web? Like if I cut like a strand, will the rest hold up, or will it all just like all swing down?
You'd have to touch it to find out, or try to cut it to find out.
What the heck? Let's try cut a strand.
Okay. Roll me attack roll.
Okay. Wait. Do we get a bonus? Do we get a bonus on this?
You should.
Okay, so I rolled a 6, but plus attack bonus is 4.
Okay, so that's 10.
Okay.
So you're swiping at this one strand that's just above you.
Yes.
Okay. You heave with your might and you cleave into it, and the momentum feels like it boings with it, and you have to use all of your muscles to push through it before it finally severs.
Oh, what did I accomplish?
You accomplished severing one string that is now dangling from the middle of the spider web.
Now, how many strings do I have to cut?
Roll me a D100.
Okay. Okay.
Rain, this whole time, I'm going to say that the Asima monk has not moved or even breathed. Do you want to do anything specifically?
I've kind of lost track of what's happening.
Oh, no. So there were some spiders that were almost following it to the center of the cavern. And then there was a massive booming sound from the opposite side. You saw like a small doorway, some orange lights came out of it, and all the spiders scurried back into the web. There are still like 12 or 13 humanoid cocoons above you in the spider web that you can see. Balasar has climbed up very athletically.
97?
97. You probably see about 96 more strands in the spider web.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
just...
Can I go explore that opening, maybe?
Yeah, it's on the opposite side of this cavern, so it'll take you a while to get there. Yes, Zie Ling, what do you want to ask?
I was gonna say the same.
You just want to go and explore the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Carrie,
Do you
maybe
want to convince the rest of the party to come with you or not?
We're not going to wait. We find out from.
Huh? Mustaq?
Oh no, I'm just wondering. We should find out from Balasar first about the cocoons.
Yeah.
Before,
Which one? Which ones are the keystone strings? Like the ones that are actually attached to the walls?
Roll me a perception check.
Ah. 10 plus.
Or investigation. I'll let you choose between these two.
10 plus investigation. I'll go. 12 perception.
12. You see maybe 8 of them that have gone off in various, like they're all kind of tied to the center, right? Like, you know, like how your normal spider web is that looks really beautiful. Yeah, this is like in all directions. So it's not just one playing field. It's like it's like a star array in various.
So in terms of the string, if it's a big web, in terms of the strings that are actually connected on the walls.
Yeah, you see about 8 that are.
Yeah, I only get to cutting. I only get to cutting all of them.
Okay, they're bigger than the one that you cut through.
Yeah, let's give it another go.
Okay, you go to the closest one.
Yes.
And roll me another attack roll.
Should we join him up there? I think he needs some help getting some.
I'm just watching him.
The spiders will sense
14.
them on the web
14?
and come back, though.
Interesting. You cleave through this one more easily, even though the other one was smaller.
Right.
And when you do that, you seem to have cut through one of the main threads that holds this thing together. 6 of the humanoid cocoons collapse to the ground.
Oh.
3 of
Can
them
I
burst.
rush back?
I go to one.
Yeah.
I go to one.
I want to rush back to the cocoons.
3 of those cocoons burst open when they hit the ground. They seem to have
the baby spiders
hardened, and they seem to have be empty husks. And what you see at the bottom is 1 kobold, 1 warg, 1 goblin, and the other spiders come tumbling down after it as well.
All right, put out people. Let's move
So
on.
they're chasing the
they've fallen out of the web.
Oh,
I feel-
shit! Okay,
I feel like it's like Kinder Surprise.
I'm still running for that opening. I'm still running for that opening.
I feel like it's Kinder Surprise.
Coming,
Like
I'm going.
we get 3 duds, but the other 3 might be really good guys. I don't know.
Oh, 3. No, there are I said 12. So there are
yeah, so there might be
more
9 good guys. I don't know.
So there are 6 that have hit the ground. 3 of them have burst open. 3 of them have not. The spider, they're about.
Oh. Wait, are they dead?
Yeah, they seem to be like sucked dry. They're completely
Yeah. So that's
fluidless husks.
Yeah.
3 of the spiders have
doorway.
landed upside down next to these cocoons, and they're trying to like get back onto their feet. And now they seem to be guarding it. Yes, Zie Ling, what are you going to ask?
Oh, wait, so they're on their feet already?
Yeah.
Damn it. I was just going to go in there and...
So Rain is running for the...
Stealth away.
Is Balasar still up there?
Yeah, he's currently still up there. You
Are there any
slowly
spiders still up there?
and then further away as a party.
What about it?
Are there any spiders still up there?
There are some spiders still up there, yes.
Oh, there are still some.
Ah.
The whole party kind of scattered now. Where is everybody?
So
Yeah, we have to open
Rain
the
is
rest.
running towards the open doorway on the other side of the cavern. It will take them a while to get there. Balasar is up near the web. It is near him. In my understanding, Zie Ling, Backbone, and Lee are just kind of standing at the bottom in between
Yeah.
Rain.
We're just
Roll.
watching.
I'm gonna go cover Rain on the way to.
Roll me a stealth check at disadvantage. But plus 10.
Oh. What?
Because the password without a trace is still on you.
Ah. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Because +1, +10, +11, 17.
17? 17. They do not hear the clinking of the armor this time.
Right. I'm really in a deep squat, and I'm like, gliding.
Hang on, you're in a deep squat, you're just like running forward like a crab?
It's like, I'm trying to move like water.
So is Backbone still making a lot of noise if he starts running? Will they notice?
He's still up there. He's still hanging on.
Oh,
He's well
Backbone.
climbed. Yeah. No, sorry, Backbone. So your character.
Yeah.
Backbone is currently standing at the bottom. You have seen these 3 cocoons burst open in front of you.
Try to run for the opening.
Okay.
Would the spiders be aware of that?
You would have to roll me a stealth roll. Plus
Okay.
10.
Is that a D20? Yeah?
Yep. It's a D20.
I would also like to do the same.
Okay.
I got a 15, so plus 10, 25.
Amazing. You, unlike before, where everyone could hear your shuffling feet, no one can hear you as you're rushing forward.
Why
Zie Ling,
did they shuffling feet in the previously?
you weren't taking enough care. Now you're really taking care.
Okay, so I'm running towards the door now, the opening.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Yeah, sure. Zie Ling, you can do the same. Roll me a stealth check at
Yeah.
22. Amazing. Also very quiet. So the rest of your party has run off. And it's still just kind of on the wall. And I'm going to say there's a moment where you look at each other. What do you choose to do? It is still a giant spider, by the way.
Gonna point to run off.
Are you going to leave Balasar?
Wait,
But I'm
drop?
pointing at him to say we should run off.
Okay.
All right. Wait, if I drop and do a spell, will that cushion my blow?
What spell are you going to cast?
Thunderwave.
I mean,
So
maybe?
you're there.
I mean, because because technically,
Yep.
well, if you think about, wait, where is it? Oh, Thunderwave makes a 15-foot cube, pushes out. What's it say? Takes off though. Push 10 feet away from you. Oh, objects that are completely within the area effect are pushed 10 feet away from me. So if it's the ground, do I like... Because, I mean, if I just fall, I'm just going to go... But then if I just go there and at a certain distance, I go Thunderwave, does it cancel out?
I think it will, but it only happens when you hit the ground. And the moment you hit the ground,
You take the damage.
firstly, you'll take damage, and I think anything that's around you will immediately know that you're there.
So I can't do it before I hit the ground.
I think you have to make contact with the ground as you cast it.
Oh, man. Ah.
Which is interesting, though, because I feel like this is the first time where the party's running away from Balasar as opposed to Balasar running away from the party.
I feel like I have to open the rest of the presents.
I'll shoot some web at Balasar to stick him to my back, and then I'll scurry after the party.
Amazing. Can you please roll me a d20 it? 17 plus 5, 22. I know that that's better than your AC, Balasar. So
Okay.
you see the spider form. You see the spider form of it shoot out a webbing at you. You fully connect to Balasar. What do you want to do now? Do you want to pull him towards you?
As I'm all away.
It's very funny to me. Okay, so I want to check something, right? So logistically, it's as a humanoid child is very small. As a giant spider, are you still like a small giant spider?
No, I'm a massive giant spider.
Okay, amazing. Roll me a strength check, please.
As a spider or as a...
As a spider. I'll give you advantage because you said massive spider.
Okay, I cast invisibility on it as we're coming down. Because anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible.
Okay, cool. And amazing. This is really good. I feel like this is actually teamwork. This is good.
Sorry, it's just loading.
What did you roll?
My strength is... Oh, it says it's 14 plus 2, but that means I have to roll and then it's plus 2.
It's 16.
plus 2.
14 plus 2 is 16, right?
Well, its natural strength is 14 plus 2, but I rolled an 18.
Oh, so 18 plus 2, so unnatural 20. Amazing. Yeah. So you shoot out a web, it catches onto Balasar, and there's a moment where he like tries, he doesn't even have time to like say anything. You just pull him and you attach him to your back, almost like those dad chain wallet things that you just like clip onto you, and then you run as a spider with Balasar connected to your back.
And his hands and arms are free and they're going like this, right?
Yeah. This is so interesting because
we're both invisible now, though.
Yeah, you're both invisible. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, as long as I'm on your person, then
easy.
Balasar, how long does invisibility last? We had issues with this last time, and I gave it way too OP.
No, I think it was because this invisibility breaks when I attack or something.
Yeah, but there should still be a limit of how long it lasts.
Concentration up to 1 hour.
Yeah, up to 1 hour. Cool. But if anything happens that breaks your concentration, you have to see if you can still maintain the concentration on it.
Yeah, okay, fine.
By the way, fireworks are going off in my neighborhood, so happy Guy Fawkes to everyone.
Oh, same. I think fireworks are... Yeah, yep.
I always forget about that. Always forget one night.
Interesting. So you're all running across the cavern.
No, I'm not. I'm just...
What happened to Bellas?
Getting a lift.
No, yeah, Balasar's like...
He's roaching.
Yeah, he's on the back of it.
It is heading towards the
I called an 8-legged Uber.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And you know how like I presented the imagery of it looking like a stadium? You guys are just running down the seats.
Mm.
And amazingly, your stealth checks have been so high, which is particularly crazy for Lee.
Hey, me!
Yeah, it's so bizarre because I fully thought this was going to be like a full-on fight that might last like the entire two parts of the session with the spiders.
Yeah, you guys were super cautious. I was like, okay. I was like, we could have all thunder waved at the same time, but no.
Okay. You all run, mostly silently, some invisibly, to the bottom of this cavern. And there's a moment where you all regroup behind what is a massive drill that you can tell people sit inside of. It's huge.
A drill.
Yeah, it's a massive drill that's big enough to sit possibly 8 or 10 people inside. Yeah, you're now in this. You're now at the bottom of this stadium-esque area, and so it's a bit of a field. Not a field, but it's a bit of like a dirt field, right? It's just this open area with a lot of mining equipment in between. Everyone roll me a perception check.
Oh, net 20.
Amazing.
Eight.
8.
25.
25. Zie Ling?
8 plus 2, 10, sorry.
Cool.
I got 13.
Cool.
I got 21.
21.
21. Cool. So with a 21 from Zie Ling and a natural 20 from Lee, which equals to, did you say 25? Damn. You can tell that there are some shadows moving in between the equipment. This is a moment where you can choose as a party to, if you want to avoid the shadows or you want to confront the shadows.
Grab him.
We're invisible. It's all good.
No, only Balasar and it are invisible.
Wait, are they?
Yeah,
Are they
That's why I said we.
directing our path?
But if they all climb on my back, are they also all invisible?
Well, are they on your person or are they just what constitutes it being on your person? Does it have to be dangling? Is there certain coverage?
It's fine if they're dangling, but I don't know if it can take that many people because you also have Jashan Jyoti and Q-On. Let me just remind you.
Oh yeah.
So you have to carry
Oh, yeah.
8 people if that's the case.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill until something happens.
If you want, I'll let the whole party clamber onto it, but you have to roll me a strength check at disadvantage.
Oh
Your
no!
stats as a spider, as a giant spider.
Wait,
I'll
the
stay on.
drill Can we drive the drill? Wait, is it just a
Maybe.
drill? Is it just like a drill, or is it like a machine with the drill on it?
It can
It's a
fit-
machine with a drill on it that's big enough to have 8 to 10 people inside.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What did you roll it?
Me? Oh, I didn't realize we were doing this thing. Okay.
I'm not climbing on.
Oh, really?
I don't even know
Oh,
I'm around. I got a 2, by the way, so I have a 4 right now.
Let's
yeah,
just
okay.
hang on. Is it directly in front of us? Is it like blocking our way, this drill?
It's not blocking your way. It's just kind of to the side. You can see like. So the way I imagine everything in my head, I'll try to give you the presentation of mental imagery I have in my head right now. Is you guys have run down the side, like the seats of a stadium, to the bottom of where it's a dirt field, and now imagine that there are like massive pieces of machinery, like massive drills big enough for 8 to 10 people to fit inside. Things that look like debris. Imagine boulders that kind of look like cars. Imagine a scene that's a little bit like The Walking Dead, where you can see figures shuffling in front of you. And
I
you
don't know all these references.
Oh no.
It's okay, don't worry. Walking Dead, Lord of the Rings, sorry.
It's like a giant kind of mine, like underground mine.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And there are shadowy figures in front of you. Between you and this doorway that previously glowed orange and had massive booming sounds coming out of it.
Mm. Okay, let's keep going to the doorway. I vote.
Why don't we all get onto the drill? And can we operate it?
You don't know until you go inside.
Why don't we all go in and see if we can use it as a means of transport? Would it go through the opening?
I mean, it's too big to, but it could probably drill through into the opening.
Am I at the opening yet?
Let's do that.
Oh yeah, Rain, you're at. Oh no, because I said that you guys regrouped. So I said like what I meant is that the rest of the party caught up with you. Rain.
Right, cool.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like completely destroy what you meant to do.
All good. If we do it, let's do it all together.
At that moment, the doorway glows orange again, and there's another boom, 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 boom. All the shadowy figures that you see kind of shuffling in front of you all stop and duck.
Mm.
Nothing else happens. And then slowly the doorway that's across the dirt field goes from orange to like darkness again, and there's no more sounds, and the figures you see slowly popping up, standing up again. You don't quite understand what's been happening yet.
Should we try continue on this stealth route and just go through the doorway and see what's going on down there? I feel like a drill is really going to give away our location.
I can't say anything, but I'm nodding. I don't know if Balasar's noticing this.
Rain, what do you want to do?
I'm concentrating so we stay invisible.
Nice.
Me?
Yeah.
Have I reached the opening yet?
Oh, so you're running ahead of the party?
I mean, I just want to see what's there, man.
I'm just following Rain.
I don't know what these guys are doing.
No, I'm following. Okay. I haven't stopped running. I'm still running. With the deep squat.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, we can go back to the drill, right? Like,
Doesn't seem like it's going anywhere, eh? So we could...
I'm going to say that Rain...
what happened to the shadows? Did we chase them? Like,
So this is what
they're
I'm
still
going to
there.
explain
That's
right
why
now.
we stopped.
So, Rain, you saw these shadows as well as you continue running towards this open doorway. Some of them turn to face you. Are you running? Are you going to like just shoulder check them and keep running forward, or are you going to like stop and try to like walk?
Oh, they're in the way? Are they in the way?
They're in the way.
Oh,
okay.
Are they just shadows? Hang on. Are they just shadows?
They're shadowy figures
Shadowy
that seem to be just kind of like walking, shambling back and forth aimlessly. There doesn't seem to be any
Shambling back and
particular.
forth.
I'm gonna send some light balls at them and just see what.
I want to sidestep them like a ninja and
Okay.
like not even touch them. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Sidestep.
So what I'll say happens is this. Lee Dragonblood sends forward some globules of light, and Rain, you want to sidestep them like a ninja and not even make contact. Please roll me a dexterity check at advantage.
Oh, okay.
Because you're a monk. It shouldn't be hard for you.
It really shouldn't. Oh, thank God! I rolled an 18, and yeah, okay, yeah.
So
And plus
you
my
see these figures like
dexterity.
kind of like moving in almost like seaweed is what comes to mind. Like just seaweed like kind of floating in the water. You kind of like sidestepping them and running around them. And as you run around one of Lee's globules of light is on the opposite side of it, and you can see through a face. You see what looks like a ghost.
Oh,
Damn.
if my hair wasn't already white, it would turn white. I'm just like,
now
oh my God,
realize-
do I recognize this ghost? Yes.
You do not recognize the ghost, but you suddenly realize that all of these figures are likely to be undead spirits.
What spirits?
Undead
Dead
spirits.
Undead spirits.
I could just...
This doesn't bode well for any of us. Oh my
And
God.
on that note, we're going to take a short break.
Oh, fuck!
Because I feel like that was the perfect like ending thing that
Yeah,
a
it was
character
pretty
could say.
good.
Like,
It was a good
this doesn't bode
scene.
well
It
for
was a
us.
good scene.
The shadowy figures were undead
Yeah.
spirits, is it?
Yeah, they're ghosts.
Oh,
Oh,
They were
Yes.
transparent spirits that
they're
lead
not,
that
they're
Rain
not
could look
dangerous,
through.
are they?
You don't know yet.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay.
Okay, so we're just going to take a short break here. We'll be right back. What did I used to sign off with? I used to sign
10
off
minutes?
with at the mid-break with
Choose.
when choices come your way in life, choose love over fear. Thank you, Dilys. We'll be right back.